What's up, geeks? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we'll be doing my 400 subscriber milestone Q&A. So without further ado, let's get right into the questions. Alright, so let's start off with the first question, which is from @TechRS. He asked, Do you plan on supporting smaller creators when you reach an amount of subscribers, let's say like MKBHD or 1 million subscribers? And when did your parents let you start doing tech reviewing? So yes, if you provide good content and I like what you're doing, I'll definitely support smaller creators when I reach 1 million subscribers or more. And I'm still supporting smaller creators now. And my parents let me start doing tech reviewing when they saw that I had a passion for technology. And everything kind of worked out. I asked them if I could do tech videos, and from there I started the YouTube channel, and everything worked out from there. Next, @BelloSamuel asked, if you're to only use one tech device for a month, which will it be? I would have to say my 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro. At least I can still make content, I can code, I can write posts. If I use that, that's probably the only thing that I would use for 1 month. @RJTech asked, how old were you when you got your first phone? I was 14. Team Vree asked, if you could experience a piece of older tech, what would that tech be? And I think I would like to experience older computers. I've heard they were massive, and I would like to see how they look compared to the computers now and those computers a long time ago. @AdamReviewsTech asks, if you could collab with anyone in the tech space, doesn't have to be a YouTuber, who would you collab with? I would say Marquez, MKBHD, but if I were to do someone a little smaller, there's two. Marquez, MKBHD, Your Average Consumer, and let's say a third one, and Soldier Knows Best. Those are my three that I'd like to collab with one day. @NRNVRH asked, how do you increase the quality of your content? It's mostly trial and error, so I just record videos, and as you go, you get better and better, and eventually, you're never going to be perfect, but eventually you'll get at a good point where it's easier to just record videos and put out good content. So I really just do what I do, just record, and somehow it gets better each time. Editing is a part of it too. My editing gets better, and my camera movement gets better, and things like that. So it's really just consistency and learning your craft. @#Kelv asked, what piece of tech changed the game for you? That tech or product that really sparked you up? Like I said for my last question, I would have to say the 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro. This is what started my channel, this is what started my coding, my blog, most of that stuff, everything there is done with this MacBook. So it's really what sparked me up and changed the game for you. I have to say my love for tech, which started with my first iPad when I was like 7 to 6. But that's what got my love for tech. But what sparked me up to start these videos and code and make blog posts and things like that is the 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro. Review on that MacBook on this is coming soon, by the way. @ChristLover001 asked, if you could have a choice between a top-end Huawei phone or iPhone 6, which would you pick and why? Well, this is an iPhone 6S, and I've never used a Huawei phone. Let me know if I'm saying that right, but I've never used that phone before. So it looks like a good phone, but I would have to go for the iPhone 6 just because I've used this before. But if I were to go for something that I've never used before, I would definitely test it out. @IansTechYT asked, what/how did you learn to create and edit videos? What was your inspiration and motivation to get into it? So I learned how to create videos just like I said to a couple questions. The last question, I just learned how to create and edit videos from trial and error. I had like I said on Viper stream a couple days ago, I had a gaming channel and I edited everything on an iPad, and that's where my editing journey started. But once I got the MacBook, that's when everything got a bit better, a bit more serious, and it was easier to do a lot of stuff. So trial and error, and watching YouTube videos and things like that. So, and he also asked, what was your inspiration and motivation to get into it? Like I've said many times, Marquez and then the tech community was really cool. They supported me all the way through my videos getting better and better. If you look at my first video compared to my last video, you can tell that my editing process has gone better and my inspiration and my motivation has increased highly. At the Tech Avengers asked, favorite thing about the Apple ecosystem that helps your workflow? Mine's AirDrop. I would have to agree, mine's AirDrop as well. It's easy to just send files back and forth to do video editing and things like that, so I can send a file from the phone to my computer or from my iPad to my laptop. So it's really cool and easy. I like that feature. Another ecosystem feature would probably be the syncing. So how I can sync my contacts from the phone here onto my MacBook. So I have text messages from here through my MacBook and have all my numbers and stuff saved from there. And I can also have my bookmarks and stuff from Safari synced, like all of that synced together. So that's my second favorite feature through the Apple ecosystem. At Anthony World asked, if you had all the money in the world, what is one piece of tech you'd purchase? I would have to say it would probably be a new laptop, one of the most high-end laptops. But if I wasn't going for a laptop, it would probably be a camera. It'd be a lot of things. See, this is a good question because I don't know what I need. So if I had all the money in the world, what is one product I would purchase? And I'm sure one product is going to need all of the money in the world. So it would probably be multiple products. So, an iMac, camera, editing software, all of that is kind of in the realm of tech. So it would probably be multiple products that I would use for daily work and things like that. At Techno Minute asked, what made you decide to start a tech YouTube channel? Well, I've liked tech, like I said, since my first iPad. I've loved it. And so it wasn't until, a couple months ago, 2 months ago, I believe, that I just started. And the reason I started was just because I like doing it. I watched Your Average Consumer, Soldier Knows Best, Marquez Brownlee, and many others, and they inspired me. And I started, I just started. I wanted to get content out there, and I liked recording. I liked talking to the camera and editing. So those two, it was like a win-win basically, where I liked doing two things, and it was a passion as well. At bonbon.com asked, when will you review the 2020 iMac? There's no set date. If you donate to my Buy Me a Coffee, which is linked down in the description, I can start saving up for one, and we'll see if I can do a review on that. At Vident Apps asked, what's the best tip you can give to other smaller creators? I would have to say just stay consistent and be passionate about what you're doing. If you like what you're doing and your quality content is good, then eventually people will notice you. My quality content, like I said, my first video wasn't the best. It was okay. Editing was lacking. I didn't do much to make it look good, and I just threw it out there. But if you keep doing it, consistency, keep doing it, and you're passionate about it, eventually you'll blow up, quote unquote blow up, and people will notice your content, and you'll love what you're doing. The support in the tech community is amazing. So once you involve yourself with the community, like the little tech community we have. Once you involve yourself with that, the support is amazing, and it'll be easier for you to make videos, and you'll love making videos more often. So just consistency and be passionate about what you're doing. Love what you're doing, and make sure you putting out content you would watch is basically my advice to smaller creators. At Tech Ninja Speaks asked, which tech would you love to try but don't have yet? So as of now, it would most likely be the Pixel 4a. This changes probably every week, but as of now, it would probably be the Pixel 4a because I've heard great stuff about it. It sounds like it's a decent, amazing phone. The camera looks good for the price. I think it's $350 for the price. So I think it's a good investment if you need a phone, but I can't personally say I've had any experience with it, but this is one tech product I would love to get, that I'd love to try and review and unbox on the YouTube channel, right here on this channel. At The Galax asked, what gets you excited for tech? It's really just the technical specs and how the product looks. So if the product looks really cool, that's one part of what gets me really excited for it. And then the technical specs is another side. You know, if it has good specs, you know, and things like that, that's what gets me excited for new technology being released. And then it has to be presented well. So if it's presented like really good, like Apple's events or some of Samsung's events, then that's what would get me excited for it as well. At Alex G Tech 1 asked, what place in the world would you pick to create content once travel restrictions are lifted? One place I'd love to go to create content would probably be Nigeria. Most of my tech friends that we have, the tech YouTube group we have, are from Nigeria and live in Nigeria, so it'd be cool to go there and do some type of collab with them once travel restrictions are lifted. That would be really cool. At Preston SYT asked, how does it feel to be a young creator on the rise? I mean, it's cool, but I'm trying to keep a level head, make sure I'm producing good content. It's amazing. I'm glad the support is so good after only 2 months. I'm already at 450 subscribers, but I'm producing more content. I'm making my content better each time. So really, it feels amazing, but I have to make sure I'm staying focused and making sure my work is great. At Mr. Tech Rant asked, what is your phone of the year so far? The phone of the year, well, for me, I've never tried it. Most of the phones this year I haven't tried, but it would probably be the Pixel 4a. It looks like a good phone, like I said. Audio, camera is good. Display looks decent. So it would probably be the Pixel 4a, but I can't really give my personal, like I've said, my personal experience with it. And most of the other phones this year I haven't had a personal experience with, so I can't really give a solid answer. At Oga's Tech asked, do you write your text before you record? Yes, I script mostly all of my videos. I probably had 2 videos where I didn't script. But yeah, all of my videos are scripted, written before I record, and I go up to the camera and read the script. So yes, I write all of my text before I record videos. At Wesley Franks asked, what got you into tech? Specifically, why so early, and how did you get started with so much knowledge and a website to top it off? With a lot of people wanting to play video games or watch TV, why tech on YouTube? Well, like I've said, it's my passion. So I love doing these videos, and I love technology in a whole. So that's why I got started so early. And then the website, the TopTechGeek.com blog, is another way for me to produce content for you guys and for people that like written content better than videos. So the blog I started before I started the TopTechGeek YouTube channel, and support was amazing through that. So that's why I started with technology so early. I love what I'm doing. I love the technology, and it's just a cool experience with the support from you guys and everybody else on Twitter and stuff like that. At the Lululemon Expert asked, what is your favorite cheap tech tool that helps you in your everyday life? Like I said, my 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro. It's my favorite tool, and it helps me with all of my content. It makes these videos, edits these videos, and so much more. So this is my favorite tech tool that I use in my everyday life, and it's amazing. So this, and then I'd have to say my mouse. I can't work on a computer. I work better on a computer with a mouse. So yeah. At El Jefe Reviews asked, what is one tool, it can be anything, that would help make your creative process easier? Specifically, something that would help speed up your workflow to get a video finished. So the thing is, the only reason my videos don't come out as quickly as I'd like is I script. So I script all of my videos, like I've said. So I script everything. So I have to write my content before I publish it. And so there's not really anything that I need that would get my content out quicker. But one thing that I need that would make my content easier to edit would be storage. My MacBook is 128 gigabytes, which is not as good. So this fills up really quick, and I can't edit my videos easily because my storage fills up while I'm editing. So really, I need storage, so external hard drive to make content easier to create, but there's nothing I need right now that will make content easier to publish and make content quicker to get out. At Techoffician Ad 00 ask, what perspective on tech are you going to bring to the table when you're going about reviewing tech? Well, I want to make sure my videos are in depth, make sure I'm making sure they're educational as well as entertaining. So I just want to make sure my videos are good, and I want to, put my thoughts on a product. So I put out my thoughts on a product. It gets support or it doesn't get support, but I love putting out my thoughts about reviewing tech, and it makes it nice to review my own tech, like my MacBook, like I'm gonna review, or these earbuds that I reviewed, and the Echo Dot, and things like that. So it's cool. I love that, and that's what I'm bringing to the table. My own thoughts, and I'm being honest. Even if a company sends me something out, I'm gonna be honest in my reviews, and I'm not gonna lie just because a company sent me something out. All right, so that was the last question. If you had a question that wasn't answered, make sure to DM me on Twitter, and your question may be featured in the next Q&A. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed this video. This was very fun, and I'm glad I have so much support and everybody's asking me these questions. So thank you for the questions, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.